Hey everybody. So I'm loading up for Lambertville, and I'm pulling a couple of things out for Brimfield, and I have this guy right here for Brimfield. Now I think I found something in it, or there sounds like there's something in it, because when I shake it, you hear that? It sounds like there's something floating around in there. Friend of my friend Naz said that it's probably a puzzle, but I'm not sure. It's from 1914. I bought it for $60 at Lambertville last winter, and I knew I would be able to sell it at Brimfield, but I don't know, that shake, we were moving it, and it just sounds right in, I don't know. But I'm going to try to take it apart, try to put it back together, because I would love to be able to sell it still, and see if we can find anything. My guess is, let's see, I'm trying to think how I can, there, we can use this. I'm going to try to find something loose on one of the sides. Really don't know and that's loose right there. And that one there is loose. This has a chip on it right here, but that I had that when I got it. There's a chip up there, but let's see. I don't want to bust it. I hope you guys can see this. I'm supposed to be building my raised bed for my garden today, but for some reason this, oh, there we go. So there is hidden compartments, you see that? You could definitely hide something in there. No glue, just kind of, now I'm going to hold all this together. No, still, so how do I'll keep this one out. Let's see, keep that one out, so that way we don't try to open up the same one twice. So tricky, because I don't want to snap it. Maybe if I take this out, that will help with the, make everything else more. But I see, now my problem is, if I keep on taking it apart, putting it back together is not going to be easy. I'll definitely get it back together though. I just like the mystery of what could be in this. I don't want to sell it without without actually looking. Man. Now this one has whole circles. I guess that one had circles too. I'm going to take that one out. See if this gives me wiggle room. Push either one of those back. I have no clue. Now this one moves pretty good. One would think, I don't know, I was always good with puzzles when I was a kid, but this is a pretty tough one. I want to say one of these wants to slide out, but they're all kind of I don't know, carved in some way. Maybe this long one, maybe that is the trick. Will this slide through? Will that slide through? No. Sorry it's taken so long. This might be one of the more interesting things I ever got at the flea market, just because it's definitely over 100-year-old puzzle, the more you think about it. I have no clue what would be in here, and going by the grime, I'm the only one to ever really open it. You can see all the dust around it. So tricky. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds today. They're just having a field day, loving spring. Alright, let's see. So that, I'm just trying to figure out what I've moved. Taking this box apart might have made something else loose. Maybe the top. You can see how it's all puzzled together all the way up through the top. This next piece is way harder. That, and I'm starting to get excited. So, bum, bum, bum. I guess now that I put this on eBay or on YouTube, I can't keep it and hide things in because everybody will know where my secret spot is. Oh man, it would be cool if there was like some type of jewel or something in here. Don't want to bust it. It's so easy to break it, and then that would just... So I'm not sure. I can see it's moving there. I'm thinking that kind of wants to slide through one of these maybe. Let's see if I push on that, does it move on the other side? I think that's the trick. I think the top one maybe. No. Maybe the bottom. No, the bottom's definitely... Well, so it's this one right here. When I push, I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, I'll push you guys over a little bit more to the edge. So when I push on that, when I push here, my finger here, this side will move. So that piece goes all the way through. My guess is that's the piece to the puzzle that is, well, it's dovetailed into that side, so maybe not. That's it. Take off this guy, get this guy out somehow, and then that will come up and slide out maybe. But it is, I think this has been painted probably 40 or 50 years ago. And when it was painted, definitely hid all the different secrets on how to open it. I have no clue what could be in there. this weekend looks like it's going to be nice for yard sailing again, so plan on taking the kids this time. Hopefully, I'm going to switch it up when I take the kids yard sailing. I'm going to make them try to buy something to sell at the flea market, and I guess take them to the store to get something if they make a profit. That might be the thing to do, because I'm starting to get too many items in their rooms that they've picked. Don't want them to become a hoarder. I can't figure that one out so easy. Alright, let me go get something, meaning a beer. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think I'm going to try to do what I did with the first one, where I just kind of bent. Well, there must have been just enough play in that. There's definitely something in this box. I can feel it in my fingers, knocking back and forth once I... that would be cool if sliding that now. I don't know, it's amazing what you can carve without having TV, or when you put your mind to something. I'm sure this is like some something easy. I have a lot of other really good stuff for Brimfield this year, so I'm kind of excited to get over there and set up. I bought this one vintage hat collection. It's all ball caps, but I just think that they are, you can see that sliding right there. I think that I had one person ask for them last year, and he said $30, $50 a piece. So even if I got $20 a piece, I would be pretty happy, because I got about 20 or 30 of them. But I don't know if he was Japanese from Japan, and he was bringing it all back to Japan, so I don't know if they're still in fashion or not. I set up right across from the fashion tent, so whenever I bring vintage clothes, they seem to sell really well. When I first started doing antiques, I used to sell vintage clothes for design, actually, but I didn't do that for that long. There was really not a lot of money in it. I mean, there was, but not where I was going to be able to afford to pay for my house and everything. Alright, I'm trying to boom, boom, boom. I believe tomorrow at the market I'm going to be setting up with Ben and Soph, and it's supposed to be just as nice as today. Now I think that might be something I need to do. I'm gonna get something and clean that out real fast. Let's see. I'll use this little piece of wood. Just to see if this is dovetailed, because that might... No. Maybe I have to try on this box instead of that box. Yeah, that definitely doesn't move through, but this one definitely does. So I think if I'm able to take out this piece of wood would slide straight through. But if I was able to move that piece of wood, I would have the puzzle solved. So, I'll be very disappointed if I have to sell this with the piece still inside it. I might have to keep it for a while then. I believe it's called chip art, but I don't know what type of puzzle it is. Any of those pieces move up or down? See, there was enough play in that first one. You can kind of see how there was a little bit of a groove for it to come out on that one side. So the next one, maybe it's a bottom piece. Nope. I want to go with it's this guy right here. Sorry about the lawnmower. I had a little time to think about it. I think we have to go back to however we got this apart. So we had these two on here. It came out of here. Everything's dovetailed except for that piece there is not held in by anything, I don't think. So will that move, or is the bottom one? I don't know. I think that top one might go. It has moved. Look how much it's moved. It's moved a 1/4 inch or so. So I think that is the trick. Come on. There it goes. Come on. Don't break, don't break. The last thing I want to do is break this though. I mean, it is over 100 years old. So I definitely don't want to force anything. Let's put it back, and I have that much play in it now. I could always try pushing down there, pushing up on this again one more time. Push and pull. I would have loved to have seen him put this together. I can see the light through the side. That will open up these boxes on that. You can hear it. I'm thinking that's my best bet. I did notice something. I don't know if you guys can see, but this line isn't straight. I mean, I don't think anything's really straight on this, but I think that might be so you can pop that in. I'm gonna keep on working on that one piece. I think that is my my way to get this out. Oh man, so close, but it just doesn't want to go. I don't really do a ton of puzzles for fun. I like jigsaw puzzles, but I normally only do those on summer vacation. Oh man, I don't know. It would be so much easier with a hammer. There's definitely something in there. I don't know. You can see how far I have it pulled out, but it just still doesn't really want to go. Does the other side have, I don't know. I would love to just like try to put something besides my fingers on that, but I know I would snap it then. So it's kind of what I've been trying not to do. Because if I just pried that out, I think everything would come up, because I'd be able to get these two sides then. We'll see. Looks like let's put it back and see. So, man, it definitely snapped right back in, so I must have been really close. All right, got company. I'm gonna put this on hold for a second. All right. I think I should just continue with that piece, but there's this piece underneath that I really wasn't messing with, and it has the same edge. You see it? but like there's nothing holding that bottom there, nothing holding that guy there. So I'm thinking it's the bottom maybe. Just have to loosen that up a little bit. I mean, it is varnished down, but let's see. Wow, that one moved way further. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I haven't really pushed too hard on it. So thinking maybe if I push up there, push and pull and push again. I don't know. I wish every old thing I found was this interesting. I mean, I always like the history on all the different antiques I find, but this is my first hidden box. Look at that. Came right out without breaking. So that is another box. So that's box number 2. All right, now let's see. We're gonna have to lay the pieces that came out of this so I can put it all back together. Look at that. That is amazing. It's another hidden box, but of course nothing in that one, but there's definitely something in the other ones. I don't know how many minutes this has taken to get to half the puzzle undone, but now there isn't anything to hold these guys together, I don't think. I bet I can push this one right out now, because now everything moved, that top. So let's see. Yep, that top came right out. So look, I'm going to put, I might have to watch this video to see how to put it back together. The bottom's on the bottom, the top's on the top there. Oh, I forgot to look. Another hidden compartment. So, but nothing in that compartment either. I'm betting now either the top and the bottom. I'm trying to think what that made possible for me to move on this side. Definitely I'm glad there wasn't treasure in this so far, just because I would not be able to concentrate how to figure out to take out the rest of the pieces. And it might be, I don't know, this might be a religious like relic, so it might be like the tooth of a famous saint or something like that. It's something hard. I have no clue what it could be though. I'm thinking this top one is the loosest. I'm gonna try to mess with that right now. Let's see what. Oops, sorry. See if I can. Oh, you hear that? That thing is very, very, very delicate. It wants to come out, but this piece right here is holding it. Only got about 35 minutes, an hour and a half of light left, so have to figure it out before then. This top one is the one that's moving the most. And all the other ones that moved seem to pop out. But I do have this in the way. So maybe if I can get this thing to come out somehow. Just push and a pull away. I don't know. Kinda maybe just want to sell it as the mystery. Put that all back together and be done. What do you think? Just slide all that back in. Keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. I just definitely don't want to break it. And that's definitely harder to do than, or easier to do than you would think. Let's see. There's that. So sorry, just trying on this faceplate. Got it loose, so maybe I don't know, anybody else who has one of these at home, I bet now is shaking it to see if there's anything in it. Supposed to be working on the garden right now. I want to have the kids be able to plant stuff before I run to Brimfield is the plan. We so want to go. This might have to be a two-part video. All right. since I moved these two pieces, one would think it's amazing how stationary this guy is, but that could be the paint. So maybe if I move this bottom one up and down, I might get that back plate out, and then I would be able to slide that down maybe. Look, see how I was able to push it up? See? And that's now open this whole guy up right like that. Oh man. Look, see, I've been able to push it forward. And now I can pull that down. I think I got it. I think I got it. I was going to give up too. There we go. All right. I got the bottom lock off of that. So now, look what that does. That bottom lock, I have nothing holding that together or that side. I'll be able to open the bottom of the boxes. First one. I'm excited. I don't know what's going to be in here. There is a little rock. Look at that. So definitely that was, yep, that's what made the rattle. All right, now I have to put everything back together. Why I still remember how to do it, but oh well. Thank you guys very much for watching. I thought there could have been something in there, so I will put all this back together and show it to you when it's all done. Yep, definitely had me a little bit suspensed. Yeah, there's no. There's one or two other little rocks. Now, question is, did they put the rock there to... Well, why don't we try this other side? Do you think this other one has a rock too? Because maybe they put the rock in to be like, oh, there's just a rock. All right. Nope, they put the rock in to make noise. So it was just a noisemaker, but it would make a great little hiding box to hide maybe a ring or something like that, some diamonds. So, all right, thank you very, very much for watching, and we'll see everybody next video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'm going to flea market tomorrow. So, peace. The last piece to put this puzzle back together. Upside down though. Definitely way trickier to put back together than I thought. There we go. Ta-da! Done. So ready to sell. Still has its little jingle, and now I don't have to wonder what the heck was inside it. All right, and I did it before the sun went all the way down. It's just starting to get pretty out. I'm going to show you what I was working on earlier and what I'm supposed to have done real fast. I know I already said bye, but see, I put in my first raised bed. So this is where we're going to plant Darwin's potatoes, and then I'm going to make another smaller bed probably in front of this for flowers. So, all right. Thank you guys very much. I'm going to keep on working on the garden. Peace.